look of utter professionalism on her face. Veronique stood in front of us in a matching pantsuit, hers a bit smaller, Veronique's petite form not quite filling out the outfit in the same way that Dorian's body did. Still, the metal vampire, as I like to call her, was looking fresh to death in her CEO getup, her blonde bob pinned at the side, a predatory look permanently etched on her face. And then there was the psychic shifter herself, the one who started all this by showing up on my doorstep, Grace, who is currently morphed into the body of a beautiful Latina woman, long brown hair, a bodacious badunkadunk that definitely caught a few glances as we walked the mean streets of D.C. The 3 original CBGs and 1 cherry blossom boy, all undercover. And what a day it had already been. We arrived in D.C. a little early, mostly just to give Dorian time to recharge after teleporting all the way from Colorado. So we'd done a little sightseeing, checked out a few of the free museums, and munched on some street food. It was a damn good time, too, and after licking our wounds in Colorado for a bit, it was finally time to push forward, to make something positive happen. Which was why I wasn't the least bit stoked to see men in black mil-spec armor enter the main hall of the Capitol building. "Mercsecure is here," Grace thought to me. Stay calm. Let's see what happens next. Capitol coordinators started clearing tourists out, a few of them panicky until someone started giving away vouchers for some god-awful 3D tour of the White House I'd already sat through earlier. For a moment, I figured we could just disappear with the crowd, but I knew what this was about, and there was really no point in doing something drastic at this point. "I told you this would happen," Veronique said. "We need to go," Dorian said, ready to teleport us out of there. "Give it just another minute," I told her. "Let's see how this plays out." As a mimic, I was able to carry 4 borrowed powers at a time, and currently I had Grace's shifter and telepathic powers on deck, as well as Father's healing powers and Jules' ability to nullify any power around him. And aside from all that, standing before me was one of the most dangerous people I had ever known, Veronique, who was not only able to drain people of the metal in their body, thus killing them, hence the nickname Metal Vampire, but also wield any metal in the vicinity. So we stayed seated, cool as cucumbers. Once the crowd was gone, the men in the black uniforms all surrounded us, dozens of them, their weapons aimed right at us. "Is this how you normally treat lobbyists?" I asked them, cool as ever, even if my heart was thumping in my chest. I knew Veronique could stop all their weapons, but seeing a bunch of guns aimed at you was definitely unsettling. Still, I had to keep my calm. "Put your hands where we can see them," the lead security bro barked. He was a black guy in a ballistic helmet. A pair of sunglasses, too, even though they were inside. I kind of didn't understand that part, but I didn't question it as I kept my hands down. "That's not how this is going to play out," I slowly said to him. "First, you are going to lower your guns." "Ready at your command, sir," the overzealous officer next to him shouted, the short fucker jonesing to kickstart the bloodbath. "Last warning," I told them. "Lower your weapons." The muzzles of their guns began to shake, bending upward. The smarter ones immediately dropped their weapons, their slings pulling the weapons to their sides as they went for their sidearms. The ones more freaked out by Veronique's power took longer to respond. And that was when all of us heard the clicking sounds of heels coming down the hallway. "That's quite enough, Commander," a woman said. I wasn't familiar with the woman enough to recognize her voice, but I definitely knew it was Senator Ellicott when I saw her face. She wore a pair of tortoiseshell glasses, a peach-colored pantsuit, a briefcase clutched tightly in her hand. The lady's skin was tinged orange, too much sun, her nose long.